I've got a very kind of large diversity of people I work with, from the more acoustic side of James Smith and Paloma Faith, and even a sea shanty last year with Nathan Evans, and then through to contemporary pop music with James Blunt and Sigrid, K-pop as well. I've done a lot of K-pop mixing with BTS. The state of plugins has got so good now that I do have Outboard and I love using it. In certain instances I will, but generally it's mostly in the box. It's become sort of music industry culture to tweak and change and manipulate songs, and you need to be able to have quick recall and be able to change everything and load up in the drop of a hat and be able to work quickly across lots of different songs and mixes. So it helps keeping everything in the box. Vocals, when you listen to modern day mixes, sit much more up front. As when you compare it with some of the 80s songs, they're really buried in the track, and that was how it is, and they're way more up front. The challenges you see are when you're working with big vocal sessions that you've been sent, tons and tons of vocals. And I've had this a lot over the years because there's, a number of members of BTS. I get sent 100 channels of vocals that I have to then go through, and it's all part of the process. A part of the mix process is making sure they're all in time. All the breaths are taking out the BVs where not necessary, because generally, you don't need the breaths from BVs. It'll just make the track messy. So all of those things help tighten and make a song sound better, but they take time, or did take time, until obviously certain plugins came out that eased our pain in that world. A lot of the time people bring out plugins that you think, well, why do I need this? But actually this you do need, because it saves you an enormous amount of time, quickly gets all your backing vocals in time, means that you can focus on other things that are more creative than just timing up backing vocals. So it takes the sort of the donkey work out of it and just lets you be more creative with the the important stuff. When you've got doubles with lead vocals, for example, brilliant, just bang, done straight in time, and that again is great. Sometimes when I'm doing a mix, it'll take me an hour to really immerse myself and get into that headspace where I'm thinking creatively, but also about the kind of nuts and bolts that need doing. And so having these processes really does free your mind up to concentrate on other areas, which is great. I'm working on some music for this record label that I've been setting up. We're working towards getting a gospel choir into Abbey Road to come and sing a bunch of songs that we're doing. And I've had to do all the mock-ups with, other choirs to get the parts and everything ready. And so I've been recording layer upon layer of vocal for this process. And I want to, as we said, just tighten all the BVs up so they're all bang in time with the lead. So it's, I've been using it literally over the last few days, just getting everything ready with all these different vocalists. I actually see my children now, which is a bonus. It's my assistant mix engineer who gets my sessions ready. That's one of his roles as well, is to tighten up vocals before I come to the mix. So, from his point of view, he actually is very grateful as well.